It's Debt-Free Friday time. So listen guys, children are beautiful. They're little miracles that the Lord blesses us with. They are just so adorable and they just bring so much joy and love into a household. But the truth of the matter is, they're pretty expensive little creatures. Today we're going to talk about ways to be able to afford childcare if both parents work outside the home. So it can be daunting to think about childcare when both parents work outside the home. Choosing the right childcare facility can be exciting and scary and intimidating all at the same time. It's often a really hard decision to make, and you really don't want money to be a factor in deciding on a place to send your children for daycare. But the reality is that's really how it has to be sometimes for some families. Seeing the price of childcare can literally put you in shock. I mean, shock. Okay, especially if you don't know anything about kids, or if you haven't really been around children a lot and this is your first child, it can really literally put tears in your eyes. So here's a couple of things you can do to prepare for that expense. You've got to create a budget for how much you can afford for daycare, okay? Don't go looking at prices and then try to adjust your budget from there. You need to sit down as a family and decide what number you're comfortable paying every single week, or sometimes every month, because that's going to be an expense that you're going to have for quite some time until your child is able to go to school or public school if you decide on that. So you really want to get a number that you're comfortable with. That's going to be what it is. And sometimes childcare can go up every year, so you want to keep that in mind as well. You definitely don't want to overextend your budget in order to pay for daycare. So the second thing you need to do is you need to shop around, okay? Don't just feel like you have to go to a certain name brand to get a certain quality of education. That's definitely not true, because to me, the teacher can make or break your experience at a childcare facility. And I don't care if you're going to the #1 top rated childcare facility or if it's at-home daycare. You really have to gauge and see how you feel and how you connect with the teacher and how the teacher connects and bonds with your child, and then make your decision from there. So definitely shop around, go to the nice places, go to family-owned daycares, go to at-home daycares, go to Montessori schools. Definitely shop around and try to form your own opinion, and don't base it on what other people say. If you and your family have a great connection with the teacher, then you know that's the facility for you. Number 3, like I said, shop around, go with your gut. Ask different family members, friends, co-workers, what childcare facility they use, and then go and form your own opinion about the childcare facility. Because you know, some people can say good and bad things about all types of daycares, but like I said, form your own opinion and see what kind of feeling you get when you go to these places. And lastly, if possible, start saving right away. If you're currently pregnant and this is your first child, or your second or third or fourth or fifth or sixth, start saving for childcare expenses while you're pregnant. This is something that my husband and I did. We created a sinking fund for childcare expenses because we didn't know how it was going to be. We didn't know if I was going to be, how long I was going to be out of work, and you just never know. So you want to start saving as soon as possible. And that's what gives you the power to kind of choose your facility and not base it on money. The longer you save for it, the more you have, the more options you'll have, because you have the money already saved away, and that way it doesn't have to take such a huge hit on your budget every month. So the longer you save, the better. You definitely want to create a sinking fund for it. If you don't know how to create sinking funds, or you want to learn more about sinking funds, you can tap this eye right here, and you can also download my free zero-based budget template in the description box down below, because I have sinking funds built into the budget in Excel already for you, so you can download that for free. And last but not least, don't allow anyone or anything to make you feel guilty about sending your child to daycare. You're doing what's best for you and your family. Not every mother is cut out to stay at home with their children, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong if you want to work, and if you want to stay at home, there's nothing wrong with that. We are all in this together. We are all working moms. None of us are at home, you know, just with our feet up, watching Real Housewives all day, you know. So if you're taking care of your child at home, that's a job, you know, and that's working. So, you know, don't allow yourself to feel bad no matter what your circumstance is. And if you save for it, you'll be able to afford it. So leave a comment down below. What do you think about daycare? I know it can be extremely expensive, and how do you guys cover for that with your family expenses? Leave a comment down below and let me know. And if you have any advice for any future moms or any moms that are pregnant right now, leave a comment down below and let them know. Thank you guys so much for watching, guys. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, you can tap my picture up above, and you can also check out my previous video right over here, and all of my social media platforms all listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.